Alright, what's going on, book people? Made another video. It is the September 5th, 2025. Here's what's going on this week. What's going on last week is I read a random book by a guy. Is it Peter Clive? Something like that? Dan Clive? Peter Clive. The book was called 14. I saw somebody on BookTube mention it, and I just put it in my wish list, and I literally just went through my wish list the other day, and I was like, I gotta find something to read, and that was the one that got me. Uh, let's talk about 14 real quick. My thoughts. It's a mess of ideas. It is a lot of ideas in one, like 400-page book, and it's amazing. It was so good. The premise is a guy needs a place to stay, and he finds a cheap little apartment complex, and he's like, "Yo, that price is effed up, man, but it's cheap, and I'm gonna live there." And very quickly, he realizes that I went into the book thinking that the other tenants would be like messed up and screwy. Very this isn't a spoiler, just quickly. Don't go in thinking you're getting a Silent Hill book with a bunch of weird people in it. The the apartment complex is kind of it's screwed up. And people who really like H.P. Lovecraft, I think they're going to love this because he's mentioned a little bit. He gets a little tip of the hat in the book. And this book is, I don't know how to explain it. It's a mess. It's a lot of ideas. If you like spooky apartment, if you like spooky town, you're gonna like it. If you like mystery, if you like thriller, if you like action, if you like portal fantasy, sci-fi stuff, you're probably gonna like this book. There's only one chunk, and it's probably when they start introducing. You get a chunk of characters that you get to work around, and then they introduce another chunk of characters, and once you get there, it's like, all right, now we got some weird cringy dialogue, and every once in a while you get like a cringy like dialogue thing, and I don't think that's a big deal. It's just it's a choice, and it's fine. But the book is still very good, super quick, written in like 2 days, 2 work days, which is a lot for me because it means I found time to read something, which means I liked it. And now I'm deciding what I'm going to read next. I'm thinking Stolen Tongues because I keep hearing a bunch of people talk about it. And I was going to read it last year, and I tried to read it last year, and I don't remember if I read like the first few pages and was like, nah, I don't want to read this. You know what? I think it is that. I think when I started to read it, I was like, I hate both of these characters' names, and I don't want to read this book. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. They're really like edgy names, I think. But I'm thinking about rereading it again. Maybe I'll audiobook it. Audiobooking's hard sometimes because it's depending on how the narrator sounds. But I mean that's what's going on. I don't really know what's going on. As you can see here, that stack of Sanderson stuff. It's not because I'm going to read it. Because I made room for the Malazan stuff on the top shelf right there. Right there. Oh gosh, this is weird. It's up there. All the Sanderson stuff I was going bye-bye. Why? Because I don't care for Sanderson anymore. I don't care. I don't care about your Stormlight books. I'm going to be honest. You shit the bed with the fifth book. Not a fan. Not a fan. So it's gone. It's all gone. And then down there, the bottom shelf are all more Sanderson stuff. On there is my Sword of Truth stuff that I bought last year just because I don't know what it was with my feed, dude, but it was literally a handful of videos of people just shitting, just crapping on my boy. It's not my boy, but everybody just crapped on him. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Even though the guy's dead and all the money probably goes to the tour, I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy the whole book series again, and then I'm gonna buy them all digitally, and then I bought them all on Audible. Why? I don't think they're that bad. The writing's dated. No one can. Anywho, I'm rambling at this point. And you can see there, I finally kind of, yeah, I got my Janie Wirtz books, which I need to get on top of. I just can't decide if I want to focus on that next year or Malazan next year. Well, I'll figure that out. But yeah, I'll just have to figure that out. Anywho, I think that's about it. I read a book this week. It was good. Not a disappointing week. And now I have to figure out if I'm going to keep going. I'm going to probably read spooky books some month. It's October. You got to read spooky books, right? I want to read fantasy, and I know that there's a couple of fantasy books, like Tyranny of Faith or something. I can't think of that author's name. Everyone's like, ooh, it's horror fantasy, which I've never really delved into, so maybe that'll be what I do. But, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I think my wife and kids are going to be coming back from my wife's sister's sometime today, and it's approximately 10:45, and I'd like to get a big walk in, so I'll probably hit the trails and do that quick. Yeah, I would say it. Maybe one day someone will watch one of these videos. It'll be a good time. Anywho, peace out, guys. Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good week. The news is dog shit right now, and work is probably shit for everybody because nobody wants to work. So just read your books and have a good time. Spend the time you can with the family you got or friends you got. And if you don't have friends, make some. It's not that hard. It is actually really hard. Okay. Have a good Sunday. I gotta go for a walk, and I gotta get some football watched. All right. Keep it real, guys.